Welcome to the battleground of the legendary chess players. Today, we are going to witness an epic clash between two masters of the game. So, buckle up your seats and get ready for a ride into the world of kings and queens, knights and bishops, and most importantly, the ultimate battle of wits. Today, the game was played between G. Shavana, playing white, and Iquan_Nazir, playing black, on chess.com. Let's get started with the move. 1. E4 E5. The game begins with the classic E4 opening move by white, followed by E5 by black. 2. BC4 D6. White develops the bishop to put pressure on the F7 square, while black responds with a solid pawn move leading to bishop's opening. The bishop's opening is a chess opening that begins with the moves 1. E4 E5 2. BC4. It is so named because white's second move develops the bishop to the c4 square, where it puts pressure on the f7 square and can help control the center of the board. The bishop's opening is a relatively uncommon opening, but it is still played occasionally at all levels of chess. It can lead to a number of different lines and variations, depending on how both players respond to each other's moves. One of the main ideas behind the bishop's opening is to develop the bishop quickly and put pressure on black's position, while maintaining flexibility and the ability to respond to black's moves in a variety of ways. From the c4 square, the bishop can support pawn advances in the center, put pressure on the black king, and control important diagonal lines on the board. Of course, as with any chess opening, there are both advantages and disadvantages to playing the bishop's opening. One potential drawback is that by moving the bishop out early, white may be allowing black to take control of the center of the board. Additionally, if black responds with moves that put pressure on the c4 square, white may be forced to move the bishop again or lose it altogether. Overall, the bishop's opening is an interesting and dynamic chess opening that can lead to a wide variety of positions and tactical opportunities. While it may not be the most popular or commonly played opening, it is still worth exploring for players who are looking to add some variety to their game. Continue to the game. 3. Qf3 Nf6. White's queen move threatens the f7 pawn, but black defends it with their knight. 4. Bb5 plus bd7. White pins black's bishop on d7 with their bishop on b5, but black simply moves it away to safety. 5. Bf1 h6. White's bishop retreats to f1, and black makes a pawn move to prevent any potential threats to their king. 6. b3 b7. White continues to develop their pieces with a pawn move, while black brings their bishop to an active square. 7. bb2 nc6. White develops their knight, and black responds with a knight move to put pressure on white's position. 8. qc3 nxe4. White's queen move attacks black's knight on e4, but black simply captures white's knight on e4 with their own knight. 9. qc4 b6. White's queen retreats to c4, and black develops their bishop to attack white's queen. 10. qxe400. White's queen captures black's bishop, but black responds with a castle move, bringing their king to safety. 11. bc4 d5. White's bishop retreats to c4, and black responds with an aggressive pawn move to attack white's bishop. 12. qd3 e4. White's queen moves again to avoid losing their bishop, and black continues with another pawn move, creating a powerful pawn center. 13. qe3 bg5. White's queen moves yet again to avoid capture, and black develops their bishop to an active square, attacking white's queen. 14. qe2 dxc4. White moves their queen back to e2, and black captures white's pawn on c4 with their own pawn. 15. bxc4 n4. White's pawn move attacks black's knight on d4, but black responds with a knight fork, attacking both white's queen and bishop. 16. qxe4 c5. White's queen captures black's knight on d4, but black responds with a pawn move, attacking white's queen. 17. qxb7 nxc2+. White's queen takes black's pawn on b7, but black responds with a powerful knight move, putting white's king in check. 18. kf1 nxa1. White's king moves to f1 to avoid capture, but black captures white's bishop on a1 with their knight. 19. bxa1 bxc4+. White's bishop captures black's pawn on c4, but black responds with another powerful move, putting white's king in check again. 20. ne2 qd3. White's knight moves to e2 to block the check, but black responds with a queen move, threatening to checkmate white's king. 21. Bxg7 kxg7. White captures black's bishop on g7 with their queen, but black delivers a checkmate with their queen on b1. And that's the game, a well-played game by both players, with black emerging as the winner. The opening was the bishop's opening, and black's aggressive pawn moves in the center and strong knight tactics led to a decisive victory. Certainly, from this game, one important lesson that we can learn is the importance of maintaining control over the center of the board. Throughout the opening and early middle game, both players made a number of moves that focused on controlling the center of the board. However, as the game progressed, black was able to gain a significant advantage in terms of controlling the key squares in the center of the board. This allowed black to launch a devastating attack on white's position, ultimately leading to a checkmate. Another important lesson we can learn from this game is the value of making moves that not only develop our pieces, but also put pressure on our opponent's position. In this game, we saw black make a number of moves that not only developed their pieces, but also put pressure on white's position and forced white to respond defensively. This ultimately gave black the initiative and the upper hand in the game. Overall, this game serves as a reminder of the importance of controlling the center of the board and making moves that put pressure on our opponent's position. By focusing on these principles in our own games, we can improve our chances of success and become better chess players. Thank you so much for watching this exciting chess game on our channel. We hope you enjoyed watching this intense battle of chess, and that you were able to learn something new about chess. Until next time, keep playing and studying chess, and we'll see you in the next video.